The other day, an editor from China Daily approached me for a little conversation on English pronunciation. She said one of her podcast hosts pronounced this word as sewage, as opposed to sewage, which is the standard pronunciation you can find in your dictionary. She wondered if it's okay to say it that way. Now, the host insisted her way on grounds of intrusion, a phenomenon in connected speech of English. And I found that topic very interesting, and that's why I'd like to share with you guys today. Now, to her question, my answer was very simple. It's simply wrong to say it like sewage. But we do add a tiny bit of w sound between su and ich. So it should be sewage. Sewage. You see, when we speak English very fluently, we sometimes add some sounds between syllables or words to connect them more smoothly or to make them flow better. Take this phrase, just do it. Just do it. We don't say just do it. Listen out for that tiny bit of w sound between do and it. Just do it. Just do it. It's not just do it. The w is very subtle. It's hardly there, but trust me, it is there. Just do it. And it's exactly the same story with the word sewage. Sewage. Just do it. You see, when a word or when a syllable ends with u or oo, and the next word or the next syllable starts with another vowel, then you can add a tiny bit of w sound to make them flow better. But it's important to remember it's not the full-on w sound. It happens very naturally because, you see, when your mouth changes shape from u or oo to the next vowel, it passes through the mouth shape of a w sound. So everything takes place very, very naturally. You don't have to deliberately let anything happen. You just let the nature take its course, just please don't overdo it. See, don't overdo it, not do it. Some more examples would be like, would you like to go out? Would you like to go out? It's not go out, but would you like to go out? You could say, I don't have a clue at all. I don't have a clue at all. Not clue at all. I don't have a clue at all. Don't have a clue at all. A tiny bit of w will be enough. So that was the first type of intrusion, the intrusive w or the linking w. The second type of intrusion has something to do with the sound y. Whenever a word or a syllable ends with I, oi, a, or e, with the next one starting with another vowel, you can always introduce this y sound to smooth the link out. For example, I could say, I ate an apple yesterday. See, I ate an apple yesterday. There was a tiny bit of y between I and ate. I ate an apple yesterday. And I always have an apple during the day. I always have an apple during the day, between I and always. I always have an apple during the day. And I also want to have an apple today. I ate, I also, I always, say, yeah. These intrusive yes are everywhere. So that was the second type of intrusion. The third type of intrusion is a bit of controversial, to be honest. I want to make this absolutely clear in the very beginning. A lot of people think it's just simply wrong to use this intrusive r sound in the first place. Nevertheless, hundreds of millions of people are still using it every single day. So when do we use this intrusive r sound? Whenever a word or a syllable ends with or r, with the next one starting with another vowel, we can always introduce this intrusive r sound to, serving as a bridge to, to get ourselves to the next syllable more smoothly. For example, my old fans know about this very clearly. I once studied in Australia and England, right? Australia and England. See, there was no R in Australia or and, but for some reason I inserted one to, to smooth the link out. Australia and England. Australia and England. Not Australia and England. Another one would be I saw a movie yesterday. I saw a movie yesterday. Saw a movie yesterday. I saw a movie yesterday. And what about Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp's lawsuit has caught media attention, right? Has caught media attention. Media attention. Media attention. Media attention. Or I could say, I can draw a circle freehand. I can draw a circle freehand. Draw a circle freehand. See, these things are also very, readily available in our daily speech. Lastly, a few key takeaways for you. First, on intrusions in general, they're supposed to be very natural, right? So you don't want to produce a y or w sound fully. Don't want to force yourself. What I recommend you doing first is to listen to those native speakers and see how they produce these intrusions, and then you want to record yourself. You have to record yourself to see if there's already an overkill. And second, on intrusive r sound, yes, it's very controversial, so you may not want to use it in a very formal occasion, or you may not want to use it at all. But it's always good to know, because when someone uses this technique, chances are it will change the shape or change the profile of that sentence completely. So it might be an obstacle for your listening comprehension. But if you do know this technique, you can identify this pattern very, very quickly, and that will be a match for you. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching today. Well, I do realize it's been a while since I made my last episode in this pronunciation series, but don't worry, I'll pick it up now. So please stay tuned, there are more to come, and I'll see you in my next video.